Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to Zombicide Gear Up. This is a kind of how to play playthrough / part 2 for the video. So if you checked out part 1 for this, is where I went over all the rules, kind of explained how it's played. So I thought since it's a fairly simpler game, I would do a quick, let's just play the game and show you how it's done and see how well I do. This is my first time playing, so it's very possible I might make a mistake somewhere along the lines. And we'll just see how it goes. So what I did was I have set up my board. Now my camera's not big enough to cover everything, but I have my 9 tiles out there, and then the last 7 have zombies. We're going to play as Lisa and Yara. We're going to see what happens. We're going to fight the Super Abomination, but I'm just going to set him off the side until round 2. And then we're playing easy mode. I thought, I know I could do a solo campaign, but I thought I'd do a multiplayer one, 2-player, so you can see how it works with 2 players. So we did take our blue card here. We're going to play on easy mode with this, and we're going to do 2 players. So we're going to do the black side instead of the red side. So we'll just leave that there. That's our spawn. And it's a good place to put it, I think, because it's just kind of keeps it in line there. I don't need to summon anything. So, for easy mode, the first thing I'm going to do is draw 2 zombies for each character. So, we're going to start with a crawler. It's going to fight Lisa. And a zombie dog. Alright, so I'll probably do is zoom my camera down more and not really focus on the lineup up on top while I'm actually doing this, because that's not really the important thing. Sorry for all the glare, but that's what happens when you get these cards. Yara is going to have a walker and a runner. Alright, so I'm going to kind of see if I can zoom these guys down a bit so we can get a little bit better view of what I'm actually doing. Alright, so our first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip over our first card, which is going to say we are going to use red attacks, and then all the 1 spots move. So, what this means is, if I have Yara go first, one of our zombies, the runner, will have the 1 walk, the other walker won't move. But I did use my red weapon first, which is the baseball bat, which has 3 strikes on it. And I have no special other equipment. So what I'm going to do is I have to do 3 spots. Now, knowing that the runner is going to get a move more often, I'm going to focus on the runner. So I'm going to do it, since I just have 3 regular ones, we're going to cross off the armor space, and we'll do these 3 spots here, because that leaves me with a 6 block, which gets me a fairly decent size to work with. It's also going to get me 1 ammo, so I'm going to draw a line around this, and 1 shield. So I'm at least prepped for doing that. Now, I can't spend my ammo this turn because I just gained it, but I could spend it next action. Up next thing we have Lisa with the Krieg 550, who's going to do an L shape, but he also has knockback. Well, being as both guys are already knocked back, that doesn't help me at all. But we do have a crawler and a zombie dog. Now, the zombie dog isn't going to move this turn, but it does have the double arrow, but the crawler will. So I'm going to try and work on the crawler first, since it's the one moving towards me. So I can draw an L shape in many different ways. So my best route, though, is going to be these 3 across the top and 1 down, because now I've covered up an ammo spot and a damage spot. So we'll draw our ammo there. Alright, that's round 1. That's as simple as that is. And now, each player can be taking their turn all at the same time. But now all the zombies are going to move forward. So I'm just going to slide these guys back over. And then it's just a single one. So now my zombie dog my walker and runner on one side, my zombie dog and crawler on the other side. Now we're going to flip over turn 2. Now we're going to use our green weapons, and the ones are going to walk again. Alright, so it's kind of a good thing I attach them so I can try and take them out. So let's look at Yara again first. Yara has these SSG-08, which is going to do the Tetris Z shape. But it also has knockback. So it says I can push the target to the 3rd slot. So I can Definitely want to aim this at that runner because I can knock him back. So let's see. How do I want to do a Z shape? The problem is now with the 6 block here, any way I do it is going to leave me with extra open holes. So it's not super helpful because I'm not going to be able to fill in everything. I'm going to have something left over. So what I'm going to do is let's just do this. Those 2, this one, and then this one. And then we're going to spend our bullet. We have 1 bullet here. So we're going to spend that. We'll just cross that off. And we're going to take out this other damage spot. Now, this runner only has 1 spot left. So I don't have another bullet, which would have been helpful because I could have just taken out the runner at this point. So next time, either I can take out the walker and get this bullet from him, or I could use it instead to skip my next turn and just take out that runner so I don't have to deal with it. But at least now, if it does get to the bottom, I don't have to worry about 1 damage. But I'm going to knock it back up into the street above it. Alright, Lisa has her submachine gun, which gets me 2 separate squares that I have to do times 2. So again, I probably want to attack this crawler. Ideally, because he's going to be able to move again. Now, the problem is I have to do 2 spaces that are separate. I only have 1 option to do that. So I can't actually attack the crawler. Because if I did, I would only be able to do 1 of them. So it's kind of the downside. Because I have to draw that shape 2 times. So that means I'm going to have to attack the zombie dog. So we're going to attack the zombie dog with 2 separate squares. May as well take out the 2 hit spots. And then why don't we get the ammo in there? So we'll take out 1 there. And take out 1 there. We'll just go like that pattern. And we'll get us an extra ammo. Now, I do have 2 ammo with her. I have 1 extra. So I'm going to spend that 1 bullet I earned last time just to take out this damage spot on the top. Because unless I drew another submachine gun where I could have hit both spots, to hit both of them, I'm not going to be able to hit that very easily. And even if I did, I wouldn't have another double spot anywhere, so I wouldn't be able to hit it with that. Alright. Now all of the zombies are going to move. So this now means the crawler's going to move to my 3rd street. The walker is going to move, or the runner is going to move back down for Yara. So this means now at the it's now the attack phase. Because if we look at the back of our card, zombie walk, zombies already in the 1st street attacks. Now, since that guy wasn't in the 1st street already, he does not attack. Because they only attack if they move. So they don't just attack every turn regardless. So I don't have to worry about taking damage this turn. But now we're going to get to the spawn phase. So first we're going to reveal, ooh, we got our special weapon, but now everybody gets to move. So now if I don't take out this crawler this turn, I'm going to take damage. So we do the attack first. So let's start with Yara again. Yara has the metal claws. You do the 2 crosses, plus I get to do them twice, and I can also spend adrenaline to do it a 2nd time if I need to. Now here's the thing is I don't have anything on my runner to take out because I can't draw 2 spots there, but I can definitely do some damage to this zombie here. So we're going to start with 1 spot there, 1 spot there. That's 2. That's the 1st hit. And that's our 2nd hit. Now, I could take a damage point to do extra damage to this character. So we just earned a bullet. So we're going to go ahead and draw that bullet on there so we don't forget. So I'm going to do it. Since I'm at full health, we're going to take a hit point damage. We'll cross one of those off. And I can do this a 2nd time. So what we're going to do is do 1 spot here. And do our 2nd one here. So now this leaves him with 1 open spot. So now I have 1 bullet that I could spend to take out a thing. Now, I don't think the rules state, I just want to double check that. During the attack, after drawing the weapon space, each survivor may cross off any amount of outline spaces on the zombies on their street slots. Spending is optional. So yeah, it doesn't specify that I have to hit the zombie that I am attacking. So what I can definitely do is this. I'm going to spend my ammo I just earned to take out this runner. So now this runner is gone, so I'm going to discard him. I have killed a zombie, so I get an upgrade. So now I get to pick one of my weapons to get an upgrade. So now you can kind of also determine the fact of what you've drawn up there. So I've had a red and a green, and we know there's at least one more red and one more green in there. Or potentially another red and green, because we're missing one card. Since we have the yellow, we know one of the other colors. But I haven't had a blue yet at all. So the option is, do I want to upgrade one of the other two weapons that I haven't drawn yet? Or do I want to... upgrade the scythe, which I might potentially get to draw 2 more times. Although it does have the adrenaline ability, so there's only the downside there. But I think we're going to go with the sniper rifle. Because that'll be very helpful for later on. So now I have my sniper rifle is up a 2nd level. Awesome. Alright, then we're going to look over at Lisa. She has the minigun, which lets me do 4 spaces. And I do have reload. I can spend 1 bullet to activate the weapon a 2nd time. So this is actually going to be very, very good for us. So we're going to attack this crawler on the bottom first, and we can do 4 dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's what I have to decide what I want to do is, if I spend my bullet to activate it a 2nd time, I can shoot the zombie dog and do 4 spots on him, or I could spend 1 and take out the crawler. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend it, and we're going to reload, and we're going to shoot the zombie dog. So it does, trying not to knock my camera over, 1, 2, 3, 4, which takes out that zombie dog. So that's definitely a helpful thing there. I'm going to take a hit, but at least I don't have to worry about another guy coming at me, because we're going to start spawning guys this turn. Alright, so then now we're up to our upgrade phase. We've done that. So I can't use my upgrades the same turn, so like, if I've been a different weapon, I don't upgrade until after I've taken them out. But we do get to upgrade something, because we took out a guy, so I have to decide what, again, makes the most sense. Now, we could go with the sniper with the red one. We know we have that. We know we have a green. I think what we're going to do is, because this blue one's pretty powerful, but the submachine gun's nice too. And I get extra gear. So we're going to upgrade our submachine gun as well. We're going to do green for both characters. Then we have our first spawn. So we'll flip over our first spawn card. It's going to be spawn number B. Number B, letter B. So we're going to spawn 1 black zombie for each. So far, this isn't too bad. So for Lisa, we got another crawler. The bride. And for Yara, we got a zombie dog, which is going to go right up there next to our other walker. And then they're all going to move. So our crawler here is going to move down and attack me. So I'm going to take 1 hit, because I only have 1 symbol left not covered. So we'll cross off that. And each zombie of the revealed speed. Oh, because I'm supposed to spawn afterwards. Sorry, I should have moved everyone first, then spawn. Okay, so I did get in the reverse order. So then just a walker moves down over here for Yara, 1 space. And the newly spawned guys, we then spawn afterwards, so they don't actually attack. Alright, round 4. What do we got for a weapon here? We have a red gun, so I should have upgraded my red ones, and the double speed. Now, Yara over here, both of them have double, so I'm going to have to try and take them out, or they're both going to start moving. But we have the red one, which is, again, our baseball bat, which gives me X3. So I get 3 separate dots I can put wherever. So this walker only has one spot. Now, the problem again ends up being when you target them, as far as I understand, is do I have to target the same zombie? It says, players may discuss how they want to use their weapons in effect, but all players must draw their hit shapes at the same time. Yeah, that's the only thing that doesn't really state in here. Is whether you can spread that damage out to multiple guys. So it's whether I have 3 hits, I can put 1 here and multiple there. It just says they all have to be drawn. So the full and complete shape must be drawn. Each HP space may be only crossed once. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to look this up and see if online has any rules on this. 1 sec. Alright, I could not find any for sure rules. So I guess the 2 ways of playing this would be either one, you have to target each zombie with a weapon and that's it. Or you could even say like you have to finish a zombie. If you kill them, you could transfer your attack. I would probably play it maybe that way at bare minimum. So like if I have because most attacks only have 1 hit, so I'm assuming you should only be able to attack them one per turn. I mean, you could alternately play the other way, which is more Zombicide board game, miniature game, where you target like a space, and if there's 5 zombies on there, you can do 5 hits. You can attack multiple zombies in a row. If you take out, a 3 cost or a 2 cost, and that 2 cost, you can do a 1 hit. So I could presumably, I have 3 hits with this baseball bat. Presumably, I could say I could take out 1 on the walker and then put the other 2 on the zombie dog. I'm going to play it in such a way that if I target a thing, I have to do all the attacks on there. Since there's very few things that have multiple spots, I'm assuming I have to aim all at that 1 zombie. Might make the game a little bit harder for me, but we'll see. And if I lose because of that, then I lose, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to have to attack this dog then. And he doesn't have a bullet, which would have been nice, because I could have attached it on the walker, but oh well. So we're going to cross off 4 separate spots. So let's cross off these feet here, because they have 2 damage. I'm just kind of looking at some of my shapes, is what you kind of got to pay attention to. So I want to make sure I have room to do some of these. So if I have that Z, that's going to do that. If I have that one. Alright, so let's cross off the defense and the other thing. That should at least let me use 2 of the different ones. So that's going to at least take out all his damage, and it's going to get me an extra shield. So if I take an extra hit, I can afford it. Alright. Then if we flip over to Lisa here, she has the Krieg 550, which is the L shape and knockback. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any bullets or any shields or anything to take out the crawler, and I can't perform a thing. Now, I could skip my full thing and just do 1 point of damage to there, take out that, and not take the damage points. I don't know if I can afford damage or not, or if I should just work on taking out this crawler. The upside is if I take that out, I can upgrade something else. Which definitely might be very helpful. But I think for this turn, I'm just going to take a hit, and I'm going to get rid of this crawler spot here. So we're going to do it just a regular L shape as shown. Do that, which is going to earn me a bullet. Now, this is where I could argue. I've done that bullet there. I could now spend that bullet at the same time, except it says, activate the weapons of their ability, then survivors may spend bullets to cross off. So I've already done it, so I can spend a bullet I just earned, or do you have to wait till your next turn? Again, the rules aren't entirely clear on this. So I don't know. I don't know which way to go with that. I'm going to say that I can't use it on that zombie. I can't use it on this turn. So I'm going to say I have to wait till my next turn to use my bullets. Like, I've killed something, either I had to basically plan my attack and then attack. So I can't use resources I required afterwards. Alright, so then everyone's going to move. So the crawler's going to move here. Or crawler doesn't move because he only has a 1 arrow. We have a double arrow. So I don't have to worry about taking damage anyhow. But on this side, both of them are going to move down. Alright, so we're not doing too bad so far. We're on spawn. We have spawn A, which will get us just one more black zombie. Alright, so we're going to get a walker for Lisa. And Yara is going to get a runner. So now, yeah, now we're getting a little bit full. Now we have 3 because I'm not taking out 1 every turn. And we should still have potentially 1 more red weapon. And there it is. We have a red with another double. Alright, so I think it's double, double, single, single, and then there's 1 with an X. Now, let's hop back over to Lisa, or to Yara here. So we have these singles. We need to take out some of these guys. Now, I don't have enough ×3 to take out. Oh, it was ×3, not ×4. I think I took out 4 on the dog. So I'll erase 1 of their things there. Alright, that's fine. So we are going to take a hit from this walker because they're going to move, but so is everybody else going to move. So I want to do though is take out this runner and try and get some of that ammo. So I do have some hits here. So why don't we take out 1 on the bottom here, 1 here, and we'll just take out this extra damage point there. So that does my 3 for my baseball bat. It's going to get me a ammo point, which I can use next turn to shoot this walker if I need to. As a separate attack. But I also have some shields, so I'm not too worried about taking damage. Then we're going to flip back over to Lisa, who has our L again. Now, we're not going to have to worry about this crawler, so I don't have to do anything there. But I should probably start taking out some of these other guys. Now, I do have that bullet I can spend to take out the crawler anyhow. Or, I could go an L shape like this and take out 1 and take out that crawler at the top. With 1 bullet, and that way I don't have to worry about it. So I think that is what I'm going to do. So we're going to spend our L here. Like that. We're going to spend our 1 bullet. We'll cross that off to take out this one. So I'll take out that zombie. I will get an upgrade now. So now, I already know I have probably used all my red ones, so I don't know if I really want to activate my red one this, although I might want it for the boss fight. But I think coming up, I'm going to have probably my green or the Wheeling. But I think I'm going to upgrade my submachine gun again, because with the gear up ability and the extra ammo, so every time I cross off a damage spot, I will gain ammo, and if I cross off an ammo spot, I gain extra ammo. So maybe with this walker, I can try and get a bunch of extra ammo to save up to do some extra damage there. Because I hopefully will draw a green. I'll probably draw a blue next turn, more than likely. Then everyone's going to move, so walker's going to move down 1. This zombie runner's going to move down, zombie dog's going to move down there. And this walker over on Yara here is going to attack me. But since I have some shields, we'll just cross off 1 shield instead. Alright, then we have another spawn. We have C. C is going to get us a red one. Oh boy. We're starting to go downhill here. So we have a Stinky for Lisa. So anyone that's in her row, left to right, is going to get extra damage points. So you definitely don't want to let her move with everybody else. And we have a Stinky on that side as well. Luckily, they only have a 1, so it's not too bad right now. Our next attack is going to be the blue weapon with a double move. Some stinky guys won't move at least. But yeah, we got some things there. So what's Yara able to do for us? She has a scythe, which does that special shape, but I don't have any of the upgrades. So we have a couple of things there. Now, because it's a double, both the dog and the walker are going to move. I'm going to spend my bullet to take out the walker for sure. Just to get him out of my way, and I'll have an upgrade. Can I do enough to this zombie dog? So I can go up 2 and 1. And leaves me at 2 spots. I can't even place it on this runner here. I don't have... I could do that one, and that one. That'd be the only one, which isn't very helpful to me right now. I could throw it up on this stinky guy and gain some extra ammo. Because I could go 1, 2, 3 and get extra ammo up there instead. Which isn't a bad idea. So I think that's what I'm going to do with my shot. Or my slice of my scythe. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Gain 2 more ammo. I'm going to spend my 1 ammo I had to take out this walker here at the bottom. So now he's out of my way. So I don't have to worry. It's 1 less hit after roll. I'm still going to take 1 from the zombie dog. But now I can upgrade a weapon. Now, knowing I'm going to probably get either a blue or green, I could upgrade my submachine gun for split, which would definitely not be bad. Or I could upgrade my scythe for adrenaline. Let's upgrade the gun, and we'll just hope that we get a green. Alright, then we are going to take some damage. No, wait, we have to do Lisa's turn first. Sorry. Lisa has the blue, which is the Leon 12 gauge, which does just a straight line of 3. So I don't have any bullets. I can't do anything with this walker, but luckily he's not moving. So again, I have a couple of options. But now if I take out damage spots, I don't get any bonuses because I don't have any of them. So why don't we take out on this stinky one? We'll take out 3 in a row. We got a shield, a damage spot, and that. So at least I gain a shield, so if I take damage, I have a hit. Alright, now everyone's going to move. So the double one, the walker's going to move down 1. Stinky will stay where she's at. This runner will move down 1. And this zombie dog will go a point of damage, but I have a shield to cover that up. But I also have another point there, so I'm going to have to take 2 damage, because I wasn't paying attention that he still had a damage spot. Now, I have to be really careful, because if I draw another double, I'm going to potentially take 4 damage. So that's where this could add up very fast. Then we have another spawn. We are going to spawn another A, which is a single black zombie. We have Zombie Dog. Hooray. Which has extra damage if it's in my zone, but it's not worried until it gets to the end. And we have another walker. Alright. Next turn, we're going to have our green weapons. Thank goodness, because we have all them bonuses, and it's going to be another double move. Alright, so let's start over here with Yara. Yara has a bunch of stuff here. So we do have Sniper, so I could attack over and help my buddy out if I needed to. We have Knockback, which is helpful because I can knock guys back. And then we have Split, so I can do that in any double shapes for those characters. So would it be very helpful to do... I'm only going to be able to take out one of these guys, and one of them's going to attack me. So I'm going to take 1 damage, no matter what, but I need to take out one of these 2. But how can I do it? So I don't have enough spots to take out this dog, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 8 spots, so I'm not going to have enough to take out the dog, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I take out this guy? Try to cross that off better. Just trying to see what 2 different shapes I have. I could do a straight one. So now if I split that in half, I have to do a straight and a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, she only has 7. I can only do 1 anyhow. I'm trying to do double. I can only do 1. Okay, so that's not a big deal. So actually, this is perfect. What I can do is do the L shape and get that shield point, and I can do the 1 single block at the bottom to take out the damage. So I only take 1 hit, but I will gain another shield to block. But I'm going to take 3 damage at the end because I have no way of blocking both of those. But this does have knockback, so I'm going to knock this guy all the way back up to the top. So I'm only going to take the 2 damage from the dog. Which I was going to take 2 damage either way. But at least I don't have to worry about that runner as much for a little while. Alright, then let's look over at Lisa. She has the submachine gun, which lets me do 2 dots twice. I also have gear up and damage. So every bullet I can take out gets me extra stuff plus every damage. Now I have this walker over here. This crawler's just been hanging out at my feet. So this this walker here, this would be a really good one to take out because if I do this for my first one, I'm now going to gain a bullet for covering the bullet, an extra bullet for the lock and load, or sorry, for the gear up, so I gain 2 bullets, and then for taking out a damage, I gain an extra bullet, so I have 3 bullets sitting around, and then for my second shot, I will shoot this one here, and this one here. Now, this is going to make it a little bit trickier later on to take those out, but that's fine because I also gain an extra bullet for taking out that shot. So now I have 4 extra bullets. So I could essentially on my next turn just shoot her 4 times regardless and take it out. Or I can take out one of the walkers. Now, it does mean, unfortunately, I'm going to take a hit for that. But that's what's going to happen, right? So they're going to move. So my zombie dogs are going to move down. This walker's going to hit me, but I do have a shield from last turn. So I'm still fine there. The walker and runner are both going to move down 1. And the zombie dog is going to attack me for 2. I have 1 shield we can cover up, and we'll take 1 hit. Alright, so that's how that ends up being over there. Sorry, I didn't turn my camera for that. Alright, then we have another spawn point. We're going to get a B, which is just a regular zombie. So Lisa will get another runner. And Yara will get a crawler. Alright, 2 rounds to go. What do we got? We got the blue weapon with a no movement. Alright, that's definitely not bad. We get a freebie turn at the end. Should be helpful. So Yara has her scythe. I have 2 bullets, so I can shoot some bullets down and I can take out some stuff. Now, can I take out this dog? Because he's the one that's in my way. So I could go up 2 and over 1, but I only have 2 other shots. So I would not be able to take him out. Could I? Yes, so I can use my scythe here to take out this. 1, 2, and 3. So we'll take out this runner. So that's helpful there. And then we still do have 2 bullets. Now the thing is, do I want to use the bullets now on this dog or not? And I'm not being attacked, so I think I'm going to save them because it doesn't give me any bonus there. And the only other thing to use them for would be to take out something on one of these guys, and taking out a bullet on one of them to gain a bullet doesn't make a lot of sense, and I don't need a shield currently, so I will just hold off on them and use them on a different turn. But now I do have the ability to upgrade. Now I have 3 reds, 2 blues, and 2 greens, so I'm going to get either a blue or a green this turn. My green's already maxed out, so I could up my scythe, which I might get this turn, but it has the adrenaline ability, so I have to spend a damage point to do a second hit. Or I could up my baseball bat in preparation for the next turn, for the next round. So it's also an option I could do. I think we're going to upgrade the scythe, though. We'll take the risk on the baseball bat. Alright, then if we flip over to Lisa here, who has... We're on the blue, and she has the Leon, which is the 3 lines up and down. Now, I don't have a lot to do with them because I can't take out this... I could actually take out this walker here. Which is what I'm going to do. We're going to do our 3 lines here. So 1, 2, 3. We have 4 bullets. We're going to spend 1 bullet here, 2 bullets here. We're going to spend our 3rd bullet over here. We're going to take out both of them. So it's going to cross off 3 of our bullets. Uses a lot of our ammo up. But it gets me 2 upgrades. So it is definitely worth it. So now what do I want to upgrade here? Again, I could upgrade my blue or I could upgrade my red for later on. The blue lets me spend ammo to use that a second time. But the red lets me do that. I think I'm going to do is spend both on the red for preparation for next round. Having the ability to snipe over and help out my ally could be very beneficial. Plus I have that gear up and that knockback effect could be very helpful. Because I can always turn around if I draw a red even on my next round if we happen to get like a 4th red, which I don't think there is. Or early on we don't like always knock the zombie dog back up. Alright, then nobody is going to move this turn. But we do of course have another spawn. So we're getting slammed down with spawns. We have another A. So 1 more for the top row. We have a zombie dog over here for Lisa. And Yara is going to get a walker. Alright. Then our last round. We are going to have green. Okay, with no movement either. So that's fine. So that means the extra card must be I'm guessing the red with no movement. Because we've gotten... Or it could be blue with no movement. We don't have a blue one with no movement, or a single movement. So it's probably blue with single movement. I'm not sure. But either way, we have the green, which we have maxed out for both characters. So that means, again, we have the L-shaped submachine gun, which has knockback. Range, so I can also aim over on the other side. And split. Now, if you do range to the other side and you kill something, that player gets the experience, the upgrade, not the person that actually killed them. So it's kind of something to keep in mind there. Now, I really should take out this dog, though, because he's at the bottom. Just to get him out of my way. So I don't have to worry about that. So we have... we can do a split. If I go up and down... Yeah, because I could do this. You could do an L shape, like that. And then we have the 1 extra one that's by itself, which we will just shove over here. And then I have 2 bullets. I'm going to spend both bullets, and we're just going to finish off this dog so that we gain an upgrade. Because that will definitely help for the next round, having most of our weapons finished off. Alright, so we're going to upgrade this one. I think we're going to upgrade the scythe. We're just going to go all in and hope I get that scythe, because I have that split with that. That'll make that ability so much better to use. Now if we jump over to Lisa here, we have the double spot that we get to do twice. Now, I have almost no damage on anything over here. So I have plenty of things to try and kill. I think since we already damaged the zombie here, or this guy, I'm just looking here because I have that up and I have both the extra ammo and the extra hit. So every ammo and hit I get, I do extra stuff. So since I can do it twice, I wonder if I want to attack this walker here, because I can do 1 there, it gets me an extra ammo spot. And then here it gets me extra ammo and a shield. Because if I went over to this guy, I would only be able to get just the shield and the ammo. and I wouldn't have enough to take them out just yet. Plus, this is a runner, so we'll do that. So we'll do shot 1 to get me a shield and an extra ammo for taking out that health spot. And then we'll do 1 here, which will get me the double ammo and nothing else. But now the double ammo is helpful, because now I'm back up to 4 ammo. So my next turn, I can definitely just try and finish off something if I need to. And nothing's going to move, so we'll just kind of set that guy over there. But we have 1 more spawn before the end of the round. So we have a C, of course. We haven't had that, so we're going to get 1 more special zombie on each one. So we have a bomber. Oh boy, we definitely don't want that guy to hit. And then we have another stinky. So I have a lot of guys up on the top, and I have a couple guys on the bottom. So I'm going to pause the video while I reset for round 2. Alright, we have the board here set up for round 2. So we have our turn cards, we have our phase 1 zombies, which are just the yellow, phase 2, which are blue, which have to take more damage. So there's some good and bad points we're sitting at right now. The good part is we don't have a lot of zombies that are going to spawn. I think 1 of those cards has a zombie spawn. All the rest of them are just the boss doing damage to us. So that's not definitely good, but at least we don't have to worry about a bunch more guys. So as we can take out some of these guys, definitely helpful. But our goal is to take out the Super Abomination, which is our boss. So we're going to start with Lisa. Kind of set them up there for their turn so we can see what we're going on with. We do get 2 free turns before he starts doing stuff. So 1 for each character. So if I can... Now, here's the thing where he gets. I definitely do want focus damage on him, so I don't take as much damage, especially right away. But I can't be letting these zombies get too close, because if I have to worry about him doing damage to me, and I have to worry about all these other zombies. That's our other bad spiders. We do have a lot of weapons upgraded. I have 2 weapons each that are fully upgraded, plus our signature weapon, which hopefully we draw. It's always possible that might be the 1 card we set aside. But each player has 5 zombies on them, so if these guys get too close and do stuff, it's going to be bad for me. Alright, so let's flip over our first card and see what we have. We have green weapons. Good, we have that maxed out with 1 space movement. So that's going to be about half of each guys. So we'll start with Yara here. So Yara has sniper rifle with knockback damage and split. Now, 4 of her zombies are in Street 3, so knockback doesn't help there. I could knock back the walker, which is very helpful. Or, the other thing I could do is I could snipe over to the Super Abomination and do some extra damage to him right off the bat. Which might not be a terrible thing to do. Plus, I could maybe get some shields and stuff like that. Just the thing is where do I want to go? Since it's completely open, I have whatever I want. But since I also have, I have split, but I don't know if I even need to do split. Or do I just want to focus on some of my guys? It's kind of a hard thing to tell. Not having played this before, I don't know what's the proper way to do it. If I should be trying to take him out right away. Because that's ultimately my goal. If I have to take him out. Otherwise, not. But if I don't, I'm going to have 3 guys, but they're only going to move down to row 2. So I still have a little bit of time to take out some of them. So I think I'm going to focus on taking out some of the super zombie stuff. Or Super Abomination, because I have that ranged sniper ability. So I can go split this into 2 different shapes. So I think what I want to do is... Let's start with this weird spot down here. So we'll do 1 spot there. And then I do have an L shape. So we'll do a spot. We'll shoot him in the face. But that'll get me 1 shield. But it also takes out 2 of his damage spots. So at least I'm going to take less. If you can get the damage spots, if nothing else covered up, and he's only doing his bottom 2 damage, it's not going to be so bad for us. But I still need to focus on the other guys. Now, on the other side, we have the submachine gun, which also has 2 hits. I can split them up. But now I gain bonuses again for doing ammo and for doing damage spots. Now, I could do a bunch of damage spots and getting a few more extra ammo, but I think I'm going to do is focus on taking out some of these guys I have on my board. Just so I don't have to worry about them. Now, I do have a runner. I have a bomber. Bomber's the one I'm concerned about because he's going to do 2 damage to everybody if he hits. So I am going to spread this out. So we're going to cover up. Whoop, I should maybe put this guy in view for you. So we're going to do our 2 spots. We're going to do one. We're going to cover up this ammo spot and that empty space there, which gets me the double ammo. And then we're going to cover up the 2 damage spots, which each get me an ammo. But now so I got 4 ammo that turn, but I still had 4 more to spend on something else. Not enough to take out him, but what I could do is I could fire some of that up at the Super Abomination and try and take out some of his stuff, which isn't a bad idea either. But I'm just looking at who else I have. So I could take out this stinky guy too, which might not be bad. Just because if they gets down there, I do extra damage. Or I could try and take out the bomber. But I almost want to wait with the bomber to see what else I have. I think I'm going to do for the moment is hold off on all my ammo. I'm not in any danger of taking hits. So it's better to wait and spread that out when I absolutely have to. Unless I could use it to finish something off. Alright, so then Super Abomination is going to hop over here. All 1 cost guys are going to move down, so the runner is going to move down to 2. Bomber is going to move down to 2. And Stinky is going to move down to 2. And here we have a plethora of guys moving down as well. Alright, so we have a bunch of guys all on level 2 now. So let's see what we get here. We got green again, but now we got the double movement. So that's actually really cool for me because that's going to eliminate like half the guys that get a move. So now if we hop back over to Yara here, she has her gun. I'm going to try and take out one of these stinkies because although it'd be nice to take out more guys on that Super Abomination, I can't afford both of these guys getting down there. The only guy that's going to move down there that turn's going to be this Walker. But these guys add extra damage. So we're going to try and take out one of these dudes. So we'll do 2 here. And then we'll do the other 2 up here. Because that way if I draw the scythe, I can do this attack here. Or if I get the baseball bat, I got some options. So that got me a shield. So that'll help me out a little bit. Alright. But he also knocks this guy all the way back up to the top. So I don't have to worry about that. So that's definitely a bonus there. So now I don't have to worry about taking out that guy right away. It gets him out of my way. So I just have the other 3 to deal with. Now if we pop back over to Lisa, we have some more armor and some things. So now, question is, do I try and finish taking out one of these runners? Do I take out this bomber? Or do I take out something else? Now this runner might be helpful to take out just for the fact that it has movement. So let's do that. We have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and we'll spend 1 ammo to shoot that last spot. So I will take out that, so that'll get me an upgrade, which is nice, because now both of my green ones are upgraded, so I only have 1 more green turn weapon I can get, so I can start working on focusing on my red one. So that, and I did take out a damage spot with that, so I do gain an extra bullet. Now, I could spend a bunch of bullets just to take out one of these other guys. I'm getting full on my bullet thing, so I don't know what happens if you run out at the end, if you just don't have any more bullets available to you, like you can't carry any more than that, or if you can start erasing. The book doesn't describe that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could spend all 7 to take out that bomber, but I don't know if I want to. So I think I'm just going to kind of hang back for this turn. Again, we'll just... we'll just keep the... keep my bullets for the next round, but I do have an upgrade, so we may as well upgrade our blue weapon, which gets us that free reload. So I can spend a reload a second time, so it's actually a better use of my bullets if I get blue, so I can spend one bullet to do 3 hits versus a single hit. Cool. Alright, so then Super Abomination's going to jump back over here. We have our red one, which we have fully upgraded on Lisa, so that's helpful, and a double movement. Alright, so what does Yara want to do? Yara wants to hit for 3 spots. So I have lots of things I can do here. I could try and take out Stinky there, up at the top, but he's not going to move. I probably want to hit one of these walkers who are about to move. Or I could try and take out this Stinky down here. But I think I'm going to work on this walker. So I have 3 separate hits I can put wherever. So why don't we just cover up a bullet, damage, and damage. Then at least if he gets down there, it's only 1 hit on me instead of potentially 3. And I gain a bullet for next round. So that's not a bad thing to have either. And then Lisa has this L shape, which has knockback, range, so I can range over and shoot someone else. And I also have gear up, so I gain an extra for each shield or armor I take out. Well, I keep forgetting it also works for the shields. I keep thinking it's just for the bullets. So we have a double movement, so I just have to worry about the 2 dogs here for her. But I wonder if I want to shoot over and help take out something on the other side. I mean, I should be trying to take out this super zombie is what I should be doing. But this is definitely a good way to help out my friend. Oh, yeah. See, why don't we do this? If we look over here, we have Stinky up here. I can do an L. I can do an L and take out all of them. Which will then give her an extra upgrade. So we're going to shoot over there. Do L, which is going to take out that Stinky, which is going to give Yara an upgrade. She can upgrade her baseball bat, so if we draw another baseball bat, she'll have an extra bonus there. Plus it gets her 1 less zombie to have to worry about. No, I didn't gain any extra bonuses from that, because it wasn't any shields, it was just damages on there. But still, that would definitely be helpful for later on. Trying to erase these off of there so I can restack my cards. Cool. So nobody else did anything. I don't think... Now, the debate is, do I want to use a bunch of my ammo to take those spots? I have 7. So I could potentially... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could shoot all 6 of them. And take out all this extra damage, so I only have to worry about 1 damage each turn. Which is not a bad idea to do. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if... It's going to make it harder to kill him, because I'm going to have to work around all of them now. But at least I don't have to worry about taking damage. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have a 7th one. So we're going to cross off a 7th one and 7. So he has no damage whatsoever. I do have 1 bullet left I could use to take out one of the shields, but I'm not as concerned about that. I was just trying to stop his damage. Now if we flip over his card, he's going to do a special ability and he's going to summon, of course, a zombie. His special is going to kill any of my shields. So Lisa's going to lose her 1 shield. So if I would have taken out the extra shield, I would have lost it immediately. So it would have almost been a waste of bullets. But we have another runner for Lisa and another crawler for that. Now I don't think there's any more zombies that will get summoned. So I kind of just got to focus on him now and making sure these guys don't get too far down. Alright. Our next one, whoa, good, we still have a special weapon, but everyone is going to move. So that is kind of a pain in my ass, but that's fine. Alright, so Lisa has her, we haven't looked as well, her metal claws. She can use twice to do 2 angles, and plus she also has adrenaline, which means spend damage to do it a second time. Now, everyone's going to move down 1. She's not going to be able to finish anybody off. She 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, she would be. You know, she spent her bullet. She'd be 1 space away from that. So I think she's gonna do it. She's just gonna attack this super zombie, and try and see if she can take out some of these spots. So I'm gonna move this guy down here so we can see him a little bit better. For what she's gonna do. So now she can do 2 at an angle, so it's whatever direction she needs to go. So I'm going to try and take out some of these spots that are a little bit trickier. So we do have first hit, and let's do second hit here and gain a shield. Then she's going to spend a hit point to use that adrenaline to do it a second time. So she's going to do 1 here. Sorry, that should have been covered up. Yeah, why don't we do 1 here and 1 there. Doesn't cover up any spots, but it does cover up a decent amount of space off of him. So that's actually could be very helpful. So if I did an attack with him, which I didn't draw one, I don't have to worry about taking as much damage, but I also got, a little bit more off of him. Now the downside is everyone's going to start to move, which is going to make it a lot harder to take out, but that's, that's what it's going to be. Then we have minigun. So our minigun has time spore spot, and it has the fast reload, which I can activate a second time. Now I can't attack the super abomination because he's on the other side, so I have to take out one of my guys. So we're going to go after this bomber here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said before, with my rules is if I don't have enough spots, I can't use it a second time. And he's only got 2 spots left, or 3 spots left, so I can't fire my gun a second time at him. But I could use my bullet to reload to try and take out somebody else, which would not be a bad idea. So I'm going to spend my bullet, and we're going to try and take out this stinky over here. So we're going to take out a bullet, a shield, a damage spot, and we'll take out this bottom corner. That gets me an extra bullet, so that basically replaces that, and I get an extra shield to help protect me. Now everyone's going to move down 1 space, so both of my characters are now kind of in trouble because they have a lot of damage coming at them on the next turn. If this bomber hits, he's going to blow up and take out. Both players are going to take 2 damage. It just kind of sucks. I have some good characters who just maybe aren't the best 2 to have together. Alright, let's go back. Super Abomination hops back over here. Our next... Oh, wait. He's going to stay there because we have damage. Okay, just going to do 1 damage to Yara here, but Yara has a shield, so she'll cover that. She's not really worried about it. Then we'll flip over. And we have our red weapon and 1 speed. So that means Yara has 2 guys who are going to attack her. And Lisa has 2 by the bomber and the stinker. So she's going to do extra damage. So she's going to have to take them out. But let's start with Yara like usual. So she has the red, which is her baseball bat. Which she also gains a bonus shield if she puts on a damage thing. She can do 3 hits. I should almost take out this... I wish I could take out this stinky guy because... otherwise he's going to do extra damage for... the other zombies are going to do extra damage. So I'll take 3... Right now I'm potentially taking 6, 7 damage, which is a lot to take, so I need to cover up a bunch of these. Luckily I can get some shields. But if I get shields, I have to put them on this guy. So why don't we do this? So I got 3 hits, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, and then we'll do 3 there. Not a ton, but it gets me an extra shield to help cover. And it does 2 less damage to me. So I get the attack phase, that's gonna suck. Now, here's the thing where we get is because we have Kira, she has, at least she has the L, which will knock the guy back, which is very helpful. And I can gain stuff. I can't take out this bomber, though, because I don't have an L shape. If you only have 1 hit, I could just spend the action to do it. So I'm going to probably take some hits from this bomber, which is going to be a hit for both characters. Unfortunately, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Now, I could try and take out this Stinky, which I could take out all the way. If I hit her with my L, it at least knocks her all the way back. I don't have to worry about her. Or I could also spend a bullet to take him out. I was wondering, though, if I wanted to help take out one of her guys instead. If I'm going to take extra damage from the Stinky, so I need to do that. L. We'll do that. We're going to spend our bullet to take them all the way out. Because that'll give me an upgrade. Alright, so I get to do upgrades. So I get to upgrade my blue a final time. So all my weapons are upgraded. So I don't need to worry about that. But I haven't drawn a blue yet. So extra ammo for that blue could definitely be helpful. But now we have to start taking damage. So Lisa, as long as we're focused on her, is going to take 2 damage for this bomber blowing up. So fortunately we didn't take him out. We don't gain any experience, but we take 2 hits. I can block 1 with my shield and take 1 there. But Yara's also going to take 2 hits. We'll block 2 with her shields. I always do that first because the bomber's going to blow everything up. Then, now they're going to attack. So we're going to get 1 from the Stinky, 2, 3, 4 from the Crawler, plus a 5th one from that Stinky. She's going to take 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not good. That puts her at almost half health. But, you know, what do we do? Because now we have to worry about this super zombie attacking us. Which he's going to do his special ability. I don't have any shields. He's going to do yellow, but that's only 1 damage. 1 damage to Lisa is not too bad right now. But now he's going to jump back over here. And we have our next weapon. Which I have our blue, which we just finished upgrading, so that'll be helpful. But it's also going to move some double ones. So each guy has at least 1 of them, so that's not too bad. We gotta move this Crawler down. This Crawler's gonna move down, and this Runner will also move down. Alright, hop over to Yara, who has the Scythe with Split and Adrenaline. So now definitely I could try and take out this guy here, so I don't take that extra point of damage. Or I could focus 2 hits with that Adrenaline, take the damage there, and try and do an extra bunch to the super zombie, which I think is what I'm going to have to do, because I really need to take him out. So I can do 1 split here, so we can do this, this, and this. So that's 1. We'll take a hit point damage, and we can do it a second time. Trying to see where it lines up best. You know what, getting that shield might not be a bad idea. So, we could do this. We have the cross, or the diagonal, and then the one that's by himself. So it does leave this space open, but that's fine, because we get an extra shield out of it, which is okay, because now we're going to take a hit from the walker anyhow. Make sure we cross off that health there. Okay, so that's not too bad there. Then if we hop back over to Lisa, Lisa has the reload, which I don't have any bullets left, so I don't get to use that, but I can potentially gain some for the next time. But we have a line of 3. So I just need to take something out, but I do gain extra ammo for taking out or doing damage spots. Unfortunately, none of my 3 zombies have 2 damage spots even in a row, so I'm only going to be able to take out 1. So do I want to do that, or do I want to take out something else? Now, what's going to move? A blue or a red? Or a blue. So I'm going to take damage from both of these guys. So it's not going to matter which one I do. So my best course of action is to do this. The zombie dog. Whoops, I got my eraser there. Because then we do 1 damage there, take 1 less hit, gain a bullet for next time. Alright. Here comes the bad part. We're going to take some damage. Lisa's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can see how this is compounding very fast. And then Yara is not going to take... It's going to take 1 damage. Sorry, 1 damage from this walker here. So that's 9. We'll just cover up a shield for that. And then we'll flip over the boss. But now the problem is, now he has the blue ones as well. So we're going to take... Destroy shields. He's going to do any blue and red. So we're going to take 2 more damage. So that leaves her with 5 more health. So... if I don't take care of some of this, or take care of that super zombie one of these next 2 turns, I'm probably going to die before the end of the game. But I only have 3 rounds either way, so we'll see what happens. Alright, next turn is the blue weapon, again, with no movement, so that's helpful. Don't have to worry about taking out any zombies this turn. Yara gets to go first. We have the adrenaline and the split. Now, I don't know if I want to use that adrenaline because she's already so far down. So I may as well just try and take some of these stuff out. But I want to take out this Stinky if possible. So we do 1, 2, and a 3rd spot there. And then, no, we're going to spend that adrenaline. No, because it won't. It won't fix me. We gain a shield and a bullet. And we do have, let's see, what we do? 1, 2, 3. And we'll take that, and we'll keep those 2 bullets, so if I need it next time, I could finish off this zombie. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we're going to flip over to Lisa here, who has the gun. I can do a spot of 3, and I can reload. So now, does this guy have 3 spots in a row I can do? Because I'd like to take him out, but I don't know if I have the ability to. I can fire once here, and that's it. I don't have another 3 spots to do the reload to spend my bullet on. Or I could use it to try and take out some other guys. The only problem is I only have 2 more turns after this to take this guy out. So I might just need to fire that anyhow and not worry about it. So that's what I'm going to have to do. It's just 1, 2, 3. Now I can activate my weapon a 2nd time. So I think I'm going to spend it. I don't have to fire it at the zombie. I'm going to fire it at this runner over here that we have. Because she has a bullet and a shield. So that gets me my bullet back. Plus it gets me a shield, which might help me. Alright, what do we have for attack? He's going to just do damage. So it's going to take me 2 damage. So I'm going to take 1 shield, 1 hit. So that's not too bad. Nothing unmanageable. Alright, Super Abomination to move back. Now, the only downside is I'm going to end up probably... I have 2 green. I have 2 green, 2 red, 2 blue, and my yellow. So my last one could be any of the 3 colors. Luckily, it looks like all the double movements are gone. So I only have to worry about the single movement zombies. But I could also get the no movement, which would be very helpful. I only have 1 more single movement. Now, chances are getting no movement are very good, which would be very helpful. Alright. We have, a red double movement. I was wrong. We had that extra red double movement. Alright. Yara, what do you got for me? We have baseball bat with knockback. Which double movement means I only have to worry about this 1 walker. doing 1 point of damage to me. Or 2 points, actually, because of the stinky down here. So I might just have to fire my 2 bullets and kill that guy. But I can do 3 damage to the big guy up here, which is what we're definitely going to have to do. So we have... That should be colored. My hand keeps rubbing on all of these. So why don't we do... Oh, actually, why don't we just do this? 1, 2, 3. Fire my last 2 bullets. And boom, we killed him. And we won. Perfect. Oh boy, because I was getting very close. Because if I wouldn't have won that turn... I probably could have taken out this walker down here. I'd taken 1 extra damage. I just want to play out the rest of the turn to see what would have happened. So if we flip back over to Lisa, she has her L, which we have a double movement, which means both the runner and walk or dog would have hit us, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, which she only has 5 hit points. So that would have killed her unless I took some of these out. The problem being that with that L, I don't have enough to take out. I can't even use it on the dog. And the runner, I would only be able to take out 1 damage. So if I did that with Lisa, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have to use my bullet to take out another point of damage, which we could use to take out that one. Then when the walk phase happened, I would take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, which would leave me with 1 hit point left for Lisa. Yara, if I hadn't put my two bullets up in there, I would have put my 2 bullets down here, taking out Stinky, which would have let me, of course, finish leveling up my red weapon, which wouldn't have made any difference. But then I still would have taken 1 point of damage from this walker here. So I would have been down to 3 health, and then we would have drawn his. Should have been 2 damage. So that would have also left me with 1 health. And let's say that left... I dropped my cat. Ugh. So if I hadn't taken him out, that would have left him with these 2 spots open. So then, the final round of the game, let's see if we potentially could have won. We would have had green with no movement, so at least no zombies would have attacked me. So we would have survived that. So basically, each player has 1 health, so that guy's going to most likely, unless he for some reason has a thing where he doesn't do any attacks, he's going to hit me for 2 damage. So unless I get shields and can block that, there's no way I would be able to survive. So I'd have to be able to do... it wasn't these 2 spots. It was next 2, I think. I don't know which 2 it was. It was two spots that were adjacent to each other up and down. So that means it's Lisa's turn and we have a green weapon. She would not be able to hit him because they were next to each other. So I wouldn't be able to take him out with Lisa. Using a regular attack. So that's the problem. And I don't have any more bullets. So I wouldn't be able to kill this guy. So that actually sucks. I can't take out this. I could take out this runner if I wanted to. I could take out these dogs. I could do that. All I could do is potentially take out this one dog up here. And gain extra shield. So if I did that, let's just see what would happen if I did that. 1 here, 1 here. Because I have that, I would gain 2 extra bullets. Or an extra bullet for the health. I would gain 2 extra shields. I can do that a second time. So we can take out 1 damage there, 1 damage there, which get me another bullet. Which would leave me at 2 bullets. But again, the rule is I'm playing, I can't use those till the next round. Which, although that would have been great to use, would have happened. The only other thing I could have done was skipped it and done 1 damage. But that wouldn't be enough to do anything. Because Yara over here has the submachine gun, which does let me do a range. But again, with 2 spots, I don't have enough to do damage for that. And for her, she could put some stuff on these guys, but that wouldn't help me either way. So the only way I can do is, basically I can see is if I could have survived this attack, I still would lose, but I would, nope. Because here's what would happen. I would draw that. I would lose both of my shields I just gained. And then I would take 2 damage and lose. So I would have lost if I hadn't focused all my attack on that super abomination with them last 2 bullets. So basically I won with 1 turn left to go. If I would have played out that last turn, I would have lost. Alright, so that was Zombicide geared up. So that's definitely fun. You can see how it starts off like, oh, I'm doing really well. And then I got to that second half and I just started getting annihilated. But, you know, definitely fun. I think lots more players would be more interesting because you'd have more things for like the ranged weapons to target. You'd have some different stuff. When you get that Abomination, you might have some different objectives. Plus, the fact that there's was there 5 different Abominations you can fight, and there's different sides, so it's basically 10 different variations of the game you can play. Plus, you have different difficulties. This could definitely be fun. I wouldn't mind seeing an expansion to this with, like, some newer survivors with some different guns or weapons. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe some new abilities might be neat. Or new Abominations. You could have different spawn cards. You know, just some extra different stuff would be kind of cool. Maybe have, you know, I can even say playing variants of this where you play 2 players, but you each get to have, like, 1 companion, so it's essentially like a 4-player type game. But it would help for some of these cards. Like, up in my timeline here, I had the second and third card had your companions. If I had 2 extra characters, like 2 extra free attacks, that could have definitely helped. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys later. Bye.